The controversial Russian businessman Boris Berezovsky is dead. The oligarch was a longtime critic of Russian President Vladimir Putin. His son-in-law says Berezovsky died in Britain, where he lived in self-imposed exile. Senior international correspondent Matthew Chance covered Berezovsky's career extensively while he was based in Moscow. He joins us now on the line from Seoul, South Korea. He was a colorful figure, Matthew, a creature of the new Russia. What can you tell us about Boris Berezovsky?
Well, it's absolutely shocking, of course, that Boris Berezovsky has been found dead. And in fact, he's the second Russian who's been found dead in Surrey, that southern county of Britain, in the past 6 months. And so that will undoubtedly lead to questions of foul play, allegations of foul play. At the moment, though, our understanding is that this may have been a suicide. The exact circumstances that we don't know, but obviously we know from his son-in-law that he was found dead at his home in Surrey. We also know, I can tell you, that Boris Berezovsky has been in sort of severe decline, if you will, as far as his career has been concerned and his finances have been concerned over the course of the past several years. When I last met him last year, I was covering a court case in London in which he'd taken Roman Abramovich to court and was suing him for billions of dollars in damages against the Chelsea Football Club owner, who he said had forced him to sell shares in an oil giant called Sidneft at a fraction of their true worth. It cost many tens of millions of dollars for the case to be heard in the court in London, and in the end it was totally thrown out. It was a huge defeat for Boris Berezovsky. I think the judge called him inherently unreliable as a witness. Since then, it seems, he's got into a sort of tailspin. We understand from Russian television, the spokesperson of Vladimir Putin, the Russian president, of course, Boris Berezovsky was a wanted man in Russia. The spokesman, Dmitry Petrov, said that he'd called and he'd asked Putin to forgive him and allow him back into Russia. Obviously, that forgiveness wasn't forthcoming, and now it seems to have resulted in this very tragic episode in Britain.
Matthew Chance live on the line for us. Jill